Hello and welcome to another video. It's me, Solid. And, well, great news, everyone. I finally got my desk, so that it should be a lot more cleaner from now on, ideally, from, at least at the recording perspective, as well as you shouldn't be hearing any odd noises while I play. But anyway, we're actually going to be testing out the kind of last stage, the extra difficulty stage, a little bit, and we're actually going to be trying it out a little bit more. Well, I say trying it. We're gonna be beating it, and as well as just kind of testing the new character. I've had him for a while, and I've literally just been using him again and again. He's good. He's good. He's honestly kind of like the best out of the banner characters without being obnoxious. I love Soifon to bits, but man, does she sometimes miss. She's like really a miss or hit, even in Limit Breaker Quest. I think as well, yeah. And I kind of beat most of it. I ended up with like a lot of points. I made it to stage 15, which was a courtesy for me, but it wasn't the worst. I essentially was waiting for the desk to arrive, so it kind of came a little late on that prospect. But regardless, desk is here, chair is here, that as well. And we're actually going to be seeing what we have, or how it's going to go. But let me show you what I'm using. So I'm using, obviously, the 9th anniversary. But for sure, I'm actually gonna upgrade this just to upgrade it. There's really nothing else I can use right now for just a little bit of extra damage. Just gonna bit. Also, been wanting to upgrade this for a bit, so I just upgraded that. It's just damage. For my case, since I have such high transcendence and I have so much materials / accessories / units for him, he actually has really high stats, period. And he's gonna be having like a really easy time. But I originally had him for full damage boost, full damage stamina boost. I believe this guy has sharpshooter, so he'll ignore anything pretty much. Or he'll I believe it's like a skill that ignores melee resistance, so that's kinda nice. Weakened defense by default, I didn't have to add it, so he just has it on his own. So I didn't have to add him. I added Longshot for Limit Breaker Quest. I never ended up trying it, but it was really obnoxious to watch him walk a little bit slower. This is just to get a little bit faster. Definitely faster, really, but it helps. We also have full stamina damage reduce, which is 41%, 25 from the base, as well as an extra 16% from our links. These are the actual weapons themselves that I'm using. I was gonna swap out this for a spiritual pressure, I think tablet or whatever. But I ended up not doing it mostly because it would have taken a bit to upgrade, and RNG hasn't been on my side recently, so I decided against it. Yeah, I do have some, but yeah, 3. I thought I didn't before, but I ended up having some, so I wanted to upgrade these ones, but this would be more optimal than this one, since a special move can kind of vary. It is pretty good on him, regardless, because of bombardment. So he hits an extra time in his ultimate, so it will double. But aside from that, it's a pretty good character. Stat-wise, he's pretty good. Skill-wise, he's pretty good. He has complete status immunity, so he really ignores most stuff that is annoying. So that's pretty good. He's got 140% increased spiritual pressure as well now, as well as increasing damage towards frozen enemies, I think, as well. I don't know where that's at. Yeah, right there. So he deals a lot of damage. He also has dual killer, storm raider, and affiliation enemies. So as you all know that already, he's good. But let me actually get to the links. So I have 3 links. I think this is an anniversary Mayuri, but I have him. These are my links. The stats are about this much for Mayuri, that much for, I believe this is a, just Dark Misaki is what I call it. She is max transcendent, maxed out. She is just lot stats, really. I have it for normal attack damage, but she really doesn't serve much of a purpose. I also have, I believe, one of the 1000-year Blood Ward Anna, I believe. She has pretty good, spiritual pressure on top of it. She is built as a link for my Bambieras or yeah, not Mininess, I believe. So she has high attack as well, and it's pretty high, so it's pretty good. But aside from that, these are the stats. 25% damage, reacher's cooldown. You can pick other ones. I just went with this one because I was like, I just need high stats pretty much. It would be fine. I mean, I think you can pick like Ichigo for a little more extra cooldown. But it lowers my spiritual pressure by a ton. So I don't want to do it. You can actually just pick selected. That's what I'm doing. But aside from that, this is kind of like what I'm using. You can pretty much use a lot of like the no affiliation killer allies, or yeah. And he has no affiliation. These guys can work. Even she can work. She's really good. Yeah, and her kit's like really good. Period. She has spiritual pressure on her, so it's not necessarily like the best for her specifically, but she does pretty good. Does have weakened defense on her, so she ultimate's really good. But she's not the best per se. She's not a bad option. I personally use her a bunch. This stage would have been probably completed by her, but there's also a bunch of different characters. If you want to use like a dark unit, probably use the Noitra. But honestly, I think that the second best option would probably be Anniversary Ichigo. Anniversary Ichigo just does really well. I think he does also really good in these stages, since a lot of it is dependent on, rather than like the attribute damage, it's more important to have killer. So if you have killer, that helps a ton. It does double your damage after that, but 5x is probably better if you really worry about it. But yeah, they have poison and whatever, but aside from that, nothing else to it. These guys are a little bit obnoxious. If you went to Lumberberg Quest, these guys can be quite obnoxious, so just watch out for that. I'm actually going to be testing them out. After this, I believe I'm going to be doing a couple of quests. It should be relatively easy. Oh, I didn't even get to do anything. Okay. Yeah, this is really easy quest with them. It's really no issue. Oh, okay. That not intended, but at least you know learn. It's not bad. He handles pretty well. Oh, I'm still missing him. Okay. Okay. And that. Yeah, it's not bad. You also get like a spiritual pressure buff, which is really nice. Missed it. Okay. I'm not really thinking too much on this. It's really not that bad. $961,000. It's pretty good. There's really nothing to it. It's not a bad record. I think I'll be trying to max it out once I do the actual run. That wasn't a bad one for like a testing. Yeah, 500k, so that's really nice. Oh man. Yeah, but I was farming this for a while, but I got kind of tired. So kind of ended up leaving it, but yeah, that's kind of it. Nothing to it if you have the 1,000-year below that character. Again, if y'all would like me to test out like for the next one, if you'd like me to test out some more free-ish, Because, I mean, I think it should be fine. I think, if we actually, like, take a look, right, so, in case for Ichigo as an example, right, he can hit everybody, does a lot of damage, period, has a lot of increased spirit suppression, and he has a lot of damage. He is really good, because he also has waste break as well. I think he's a great option if you're just going to kind of like auto it as well. He will heal himself on top of it, so it's also really good. It's nothing necessarily crazy. It is just pretty good. These are really great options for no affiliation damages. I have them all maxed. Had them for a bit. I think a couple other ones might be. The military is like more on the dot, but I can't tell if he's good or not. At least how he handles anyway. He is just an option. He also has lacerate, so it will also reduce the damage you take, or increase the damage he deals for big stuff. But it's not necessarily, I don't think, for the best. I think. Oh, he'd also work. Yeah. I don't know how good he is, but I think he can also work with. Yeah, there's an anniversary Ichigo, I think. Turning into anniversary is not bad as well. So really, just you can use anybody who's like among your strongest units, really. As long as they like meet the requirements of being max transcended, you can probably get away with it. I think Yashiro and Hana, which W, I got her max transcended by the way. Yeah, pretty happy with it. Also Shojiro, he came along and maxed himself out, and I mean it. I mean it. I try to use him in like the specific quest he had. He is terrible. Actually terrible. And I've got all the stuff for him. It's just he's lacking damage wise. And I mean he has everything going for him. Like I go with his augments, but yeah, no. But aside from that, yeah. Generally use what you want. I have the prospect of kind of again. This kind of brings me back to Master Run. I use these ones because they're the easiest. We have many different options. Everybody here is an option. Everybody. As long as they're max transcended. Or like, not even max transcended, don't even have to be max transcended, you just have to be 15 at least, yeah. That's the only requirement. You can use everybody here. And as long as you think they're strong or they're useful, use them. I don't see why not. For the best case scenario, there are different options, but again, I just enjoy doing this. I originally keep doing this because if you like it. If y'all want me to try out more options, I will. I try to upload them a little bit faster. I got a little bit tired with trying to keep up with the other games. So we'll see how it goes. God, that it's like 6 in the morning. It's whatever. Y'all have a good one. Stay solid and bye bye.